So it's pretty late. I have mostly just been putzing around after getting off of work. We just went back to our normal closing time where I work at. We were open like 2 hours later every night for the Christmas season. But now we are done with that, so I got home at like before 10, which is unheard of because normally I'd get home between like midnight and 1 because I'd have to wait for a cab. Of course, now with my new phone, I have Lyft. I can use Lyft on my new phone now, so I'm very excited about that. It makes my life a million times easier, and I've only used it like 3 times, but it's already improving the quality of my life a significant amount. And as you can see, I'm just filming my cat right now. He's sleeping. He's very cozy. It is unbelievably cold outside. I think last time I checked, the weather said that the temperature was like 9 below, and the wind chill was like somewhere between like 20 and 30 something below. So it's really freaking cold. Basically, you don't really worry about what the actual temperature is. You worry about the wind chill in a place like Minnesota. Or any place that you have to worry about that, but especially here. So I've just been putzing around. I've been listening to ASMR the Chew videos. I just recently discovered her, I didn't discover her, but I just recently found out who she was, heard about her, through a friend, and she was like, yeah, there's this ASMR chick who's, obsessed with pickles, and I guess she, went viral for it or something like that, and I was like, really? And I was like, oh my god, I have to see this, and I watched her videos. The first video that I watched was the one of her unboxing some pickles she'd ordered, and she was trying all the different kinds and raving about how freaking good they were, and I was like, holy shit, I need pickles right now. And I was like, the only thing that's close is the gas station. It might be a crappy pouch pickle, but I need a freaking pickle. So I walked all the way down there, got a pickle, came back, and I don't know what the hell was wrong with that pickle. It was not expired. At least according to the pouch it wasn't, but something was wrong with it. It did not taste right, and I've never had that happen with any pickle I've purchased anywhere. How do you mess up a pickle? I was so upset, though. I was like, damn it. Because I don't have a car, so I had to walk to the corner store. But, yeah, and it was too late to hail, or to hop on a bus, and I didn't have the cash to hail a cab. Oh my god, words. But yeah, so I was craving pickles for a week after that. And finally I got a big jar of Vlasic pickles, just big solid dill pickles, and I was like, yes! Also, it was getting, closer and closer to Christmas and New Year's at that time. And something that we do around here, and maybe some folks do this too elsewhere, for parties, we take the little tiny baby pickles, and we take a piece of ham, sandwich meat ham, and spread cream cheese or Neuchâtel if you have to. I think that's how you pronounce it. That's just how I say it. I haven't looked into it. If I'm saying it wrong, I'm sorry. But anyway, you spread that on the ham, and then you roll the little pickle up with the ham and cream cheese, and then you stick a little toothpick in it, and you throw it on a plate, and that's basically a party favor. That's basically a party food hors d'oeuvre thing that you would find at a Minnesota New Year's party or some types of other parties, little finger foods. And yeah, I think that might just be a 60s thing or something. It's just weird. when you really think about it, but it's so good. So I was like freaking out when I got the pickles, and I was like, you know, one of the other things I'd requested, well, two of the other things were ham and Neuchâtel, and I was like, can I please get those things? And I got those things too, and I was like, and I freaked out, and I just like ate pickles and ham and cream cheese, like just with a fork. Like I just sliced up pickles and ham and just like ate it. It was great. But yeah, anyway, so long story short, ASMR the Chew inspired that, so I have been like on a freaking pickle fiend. I can't even talk right now, it's very late. I've been on a pickle binge lately. I've been a pickle fiend. But yeah, so I was listening to ASMR videos and hanging out with my awesome cat. If you have any questions about him, I should answer some of those, because I'm sure you're probably wondering about my kitty, since I've been showing him for going on 6.5 minutes here. He is a flame point Siamese. He's a rescue. He's about 10 years old. He has blue eyes. His name is Nimmy, or Nimmers, or Nim Nim, or any number of nicknames, really. His actual name is technically Cinnamon Milk, but he's got a bajillion nicknames, and those are like his main nicknames. So he has a crinkly ear right on the, oops, yeah, he has this crinkly ear. He can still hear out of it. It's just collapsed cartilage. Basically, he had gotten a case of mites, and when we treated it with ointment, it made it, he's like, you're tickling me. I'm sorry, honey, I'm sorry. It made it more irritated, so he scratched the heck out of it, and I left him alone for the day to go help my friend pack her stuff to move. And when I got home, he had a hematoma, and I was very upset and fretting about what I was going to do. And my friend came back and brought us to the vet, and basically it just, once it gets a hematoma in it, the cartilage just sort of shatters and kind of crinkles in on itself. It collapses as the hematoma disappears. So yeah, he just has kind of an out of the ordinary sort of ear, but really all it requires is a little bit of extra care. You just clean it out. Extra careful. I'm sorry, Nimmy, did I disturb you from your disturb you? I stuck my finger right into his mouth. I'm sorry, Nimmy. I'm like watching on the camera, and it's a different speed than real life. And he's just like, I don't want to eat your finger. I'm sorry, I it's like looking through a microphone, or, oh my god, I can't words right now. Everyone's just gonna laugh at me. It's like looking through a magnifying glass, too. It's like, makes it really big and goofy. Oh, Pickle, I love you. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to pester you. You're so hairy. This boy needs a brush. How many hours has it been since I brushed you, boy? You hairy beast. Now he's gonna groom all the human filth off of him. But yeah, anyway, so that's Nimmy. And I'm his idiot mom. But we're good friends. You're pretty cute, Nimmer. He's a good boy. I can't think if there's anything else that I really have to talk about. Yeah, just work And Christmas. Oh my god, of course there's something else to talk about. I'm an idiot. Two things. One of my best friends, my roommate, is currently back home with her family. And she will, I have to shift because this actually hurts my back. She will be back in a couple days, and I'm really looking forward to that because it's been calm around here, but it's also been kind of like, excuse me, my throat burped. It's been less of my favorite thing, which is sitting around with her and fangirling over Shotaro Morikubo, who's, he's basically, hi, Nim. He's like a multi-talented, Japanese actor, voice actor, and singer, guitar player. He plays drums. I guess he writes his own music and stuff too. And yeah, he just is pretty fantastic. And I super want to marry him. And we usually will just hang out and do what we call showtime, which is us listening to his music and watching his music videos and laughing about the inappropriate things that we think and say. Basically, that's about it. And you're looking right now at my fleece Halloween throw that I love, and she got this for me. Actually, the reason I got into Shotaro Morikubo is tied into why I have this blanket. So I love One Piece. It's like my absolute favorite anime, well, pretty much of all time, and I haven't even been into it as long as I have many of the other things that I'm really into. I'm in love with like Sailor Moon and, you know, other old stuff. And I also love Attack on Titan. That's like my second favorite. But anyway, yeah, I love One Piece, and I got into that because my fiance was really into it, and for the longest time, Usopp and Zoro were my favorite characters, and, you know, of course, you find new characters you love along the way, because it's kind of hard not to love the majority of the characters. And then we got to the part with Bartolomeo, who Shotaro voices, and I was like, the first thing I remembered thinking was, oh, I've seen this character. I've seen lots of art of him. He doesn't seem to fit the One Piece world. He looks like totally edgelord and like a way too new school. And I don't know. I'm not sure if I'm going to like this character. And then he, you know, comes out and his, no spoilers for anybody who hasn't gotten into the show yet, I guess. But yeah, when he makes his, you know, entrance and you get to see what he's really like, or maybe a glimpse into what he's really like, I just immediately was like, oh my god, this character is majestic and beautiful. And as that, you know, kind of started to unfold more, like the things that I was hoping for, like what I was expecting to happen or wanting to happen, totally happened. Actually, I shouldn't even say expecting to happen, because I was kind of thinking to myself, there's no way that it would be quite that good. And it totally was that good. And I was so excited. I was like, yes, oh my god, this character rules. And anyway, so the voice that he did for the character is insane sounding. I mean, it doesn't sound like how he sounds. It's kind of like a deep, gravelly, monstery old man sort of thing. But he does this thing with his voice that... how do I describe it? There's really not a good way to describe it, but it sounds sometimes... Okay, so he goes like, ugh, like with his voice. And I was like, weirdly very into that. I was like, that's fucking hot. I was like, okay, so maybe I'm just weird and I like monsters that, you know, do gross shit and act like nerds, but whatever, that character is me. Hi, Nimmy. Yeah, he's talking to me. He doesn't like it when I do things that don't involve him. Hello, son. I'm talking about One Piece and my shoujo obsession. I'm a total shoujo. But yeah, anyway, so he has a cool voice and, well, he has a hot voice and hot everything else, so I'm looking forward to Victoria coming home so we can party. I mean, for other reasons, obviously, but that's like our main thing. Like, we joke about being breadheads. If you've seen Tim and Eric, then you get that reference, but yeah. The other thing that's happening, hi, Nimmy. Oh, I got a head bonk. My neighbors are being fucking loud. Holy shit. Anyway, the other thing that's happening is my other best friend is coming to visit in a little over a week. And I'm so excited because it's not the first time she's visited. Technically she was here. And the first time we ever hung out was because she was here for like 10 hours on a layover. And when we got together and just partied all night. Could you stop, sir? He's trying to knock stuff over because look, he gets mad when I don't pay attention to him entirely. Come here. I'm petting you. Why are you being a jerk? Maybe it's just every time I mention Chihiro, he just gets pissed. Anyway, so my friend's coming to visit, and I'm excited for that. Cinnamon! Would you stop? Come here. Come here, rude man. Come here. Come here, salty boy. Be gentle. Be gentle and kind. What are you trying to do? Are you trying to sniff me? Lick me? What's happening? Do you want pets? I don't know what you want from me. Anyway. But yeah, he usually does this whenever I'm like on a device watching TV or drawing or doing something that doesn't involve just holding him and doting over him. So I should probably go and give him some snuggles or he's going to make my life a living hell. And I'll talk more about my friend visiting closer to when it happens maybe, or after she has either arrived or left. I might even post some videos if we're feeling squirrely, because we're gonna maybe have some adventures, so hit the Mall of America and whatnot. Right, buddy? You're not coming with, boop. So what do you care? He's such a turd. Anyway, okay. Say bye-bye, Nimmy. You say bye-bye? He says, bye-bye. Obviously he can speak, you know. Nimmy, here. Purr at the camera for a second. Got like 30 seconds to kill before it's 19 minutes. He is actually like giving me the cold shoulder right now. He's like, no. Oh, there's a noise. He's more interested in the noise. Ignore my messy thing behind him. I'm in the process of redoing my room and there's crap everywhere still. Well, anyway. Have a happy new year and thanks for watching if you did. And, okay, I gotta go. He's about to knock over the Ritz crackers. Okay, bye.